Hi, my name is Bemisola Valentina Olaleye. I'm going to be talking about devices, and the theme that I choose is Egma machine. Egma machine, it's a machine that is produced by a German materials that included the daily key use. It's a kind of machine that you can the code that you put every day is different. Um, Let me see what I can use to explain it. Okay, let me just say that when you want to buy something, the price you use in buying the things every day is going to be different from the price you met it yesterday. I'm just using that as an example, but it's just like a machine where you use a different code to work every day. Um, I'm just going to talk briefly about how the machine, um, how the Enigma devices it works. How does it work? I'm going to talk about it. Enigma machine uses 200 alphabet characters, which includes punctuations, and replaced with rare characters. They have a very combined space and the way this is created a number the old typewriter machine. Um, what I mean by typewriter machine, they look just like the same. A typewriter is is a little bit easier than this Exmer machine. This is a continuation of how it's been used, and this is the machine. And like I said, all these letters, all these letters are 21. I mean 26 letters, including characters. I mean, except the characters. When the rotors and properly aligned, each keys on the keyboard is connected to unique electrical pathways through the series of contact and internal winding. The most of the the most of the rotor are identified by Roman numbers, and each issued copy of rotor. Let's say, for instance, in wired identification to all others, the same is written for the special term better and gamma. All this has been all written in the way of German, which is Greek language. The way this eggman is being connected, it's it can work. It's easier to work in a mathematical text, and which is it is customary to denote permutations using low cases Greek letters. How to use the Enigma. A German Enigma operator, which is the user, would be given a plain paper like how normally we type on a typewriter message to en route. After setting up his machine, he would type the machine on the Enigma keyboard. For each letter pressed, one lap listed indicate, indicating a different letter according to the substitution determined on the electric outlets inside the machine. The way this is being written is just like the way um, normal typing or how we type on the um, how we type on the typewriter machine. That's how this is been. And it's also it also continue until the machine was completed. The copy type it's recorded by its second operator. Then it would be transmitted, usually to radios in Morse code. So obviously, this is telling us about how the machine is being used, and the most important thing there is that they're being used and is always on the code. It's a very difficult machine to deal with. Very difficult machine to deal with. And I'm going to talk about how to operate heavy. And this is the most important part of it. Enigma required a list of daily key settings and luxurious documents. That means when you say a key of daily settings and luxurious document, that means it has a lot of guidelines that you have to go through every day. Every day has their own special code that you use in taking care of this before you can use the code, that is how difficult to operate it. Most of the key was kept constant for a set time period, typically a day, just a day. You use the code for a day. I've never seen that before. This is very, very, very interesting. Having like now, tomorrow, if I ever said I want to use this, like let me say tomorrow I use 12, and next tomorrow I just use characters. It's kind of very, very difficult to use. And let's talk about how to the procedure for the Enigma. The way the Enigma works, it's kind of a little bit cunning, which means the procedure was used by one of the German, which is Ere and Lufthansa, which is when they explain more better here. It says when the inner lead is face down, like it means that Enigma is ready to be used. The finger wheels of the rudder protruded through the lead, allowing the operator to set the rudder in their current position. So in essence, that the only people that understand this most is the German, which they are the one that the provider is their product. They know how to use it, and they know when to use it and when not to use it. I just brought up this one talking about the differences between other devices. Agnes has a very well secured, is a very well secure system, which depends on machine settings. Without certain Enigma security system, there's no way nobody can use it. And it has to be used by a specific people, specific person. So whoever that wants to use Enigma has to be trained for it. And anyhow, people cannot just use it. Enigma is generally treated based on secret key, listed contributed in arguments, and an order settings that will be changed for each messages. It's a very, very tricky message. Very, very, very hard. Thank you very much. And this is my reference. I got all this from Wikimedia Foundation. Thank you.